Hey guys, welcome to YellowDinghy.com. It's Mario, and I'm doing a game glance on Castlevania Lords of Shadow. So the game takes place in the mystical medieval ages, and the situation is that evil is plaguing the land. You play the game as this guy named Gabriel, whose wife was killed by evil monsters. You're out to seek answers. You start out by seeking the Guardian of Light. You end up finding this dude, who tells you that you can talk to the dead in the Lake of Oblivion. So you enter this lake, and you end up talking to your dead wife, who says the power of the Lords of Shadow will save the world. Later, this guy who seems to be on your side, Zobik is his name, says that this is a prophecy, being that a brave warrior will take on the power of the Lords of Shadow and reunite the heavens and earth. So this sets the story of the game, suggesting that you are the brave warrior. Now, for me, I'm already sold. I just can't get enough of things that end up going biblical evil like. So there's a lot to talk about. So let's talk about the enemies. You're going to end up taking on werewolves, vampires, necromancers, trolls, little demons, giant spiders, and yes, even titans. Now, your dude Gabriel has an instrument of hurt called the Combat Cross. Now, this thing is like a chain whip, and you can unlock various combos with the Combat Cross as you progress through the game. You also have secondary weapons, including knives, holy water, and etc. The game also has a magical system to it, which varies from light magic to shadow magic, which is either defensive or offensive magic. The actual combat feels fast and fluid. It keeps you thinking, because you need to manage your character through combos, to blocking attacks, evading attacks, whether to use magic or not. I mean, the combat system is involved, but great. Now, the combat system changes when you're taking on Titans. It becomes very much Shadow of the Colossus style combat. The actual adventure part of the gameplay involves ledge jumping, using rappel to get across big gaps, you've got wall scaling, puzzles, it's got everything, giving the game a very good balance. As for the graphics, they are awesome. The game fits on 2 discs, and you'll see why when you see the detail of the environment. The camera at times pulls pretty far away from your character so it can show off the amazing graphics of the environment. And if you're like me, these sexy graphics are going to get you giddy. As for multiplayer, there is none. But who cares? You've got the replayability through harder game settings. The only negative thing that I have to say about this game is that the camera sometimes shifts too quickly and too far out, making it disorientating. So I hate to admit this, I've hardly played any of the previous Castlevania games. So going into this, I didn't know what to expect, but I've fallen in love with this game. It has everything a game should have. Well, at least what I think it should have. That was Castlevania Lords of Shadow, a fantastic game. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That was YellowDinghy.com.